Tuesday and Thursday. And so I'm gonna be recording this for tonight. We will share this up to the Trello board later for those that want to watch the replay, and just give them an opportunity to just kind of watch this at their convenience when we can. Like I said, this is our second week of doing these calls, and we're just happy to see everybody and to welcome new people, welcome our guests, and happy to see everything going along. It's been a busy day today, has it not? It's been a busy news day. Lots going on in the UK and over there. So it's been a busy day. So it's been lots going on, which is great. So we've been trying to do these meetings, you guys, just so that we can have an opportunity to invite people that want to know more about 7K. And we want to be able to give you a safe place for you to ask questions, view training, and give you an opportunity to ask some questions on a smaller scale, rather than in an open forum in our open chat groups like what we have. So Phil's hopping on, I see. So we're going to go ahead and kind of get started. So my name is Cherry. I am a gold associate with 7K. I have been in 7K now for a year, since the end of August last year. Phil Godleski is my personal sponsor, and he is definitely the reason that I'm here. I had started following him in the early times, right after the election of 2020. Watched him move from Facebook to Telegram, and watched him start doing some unboxings for some silver purchases that he was getting in. And I had always had the notion that silver and gold and precious metals were always for someone that was wealthy or had a lot of money. I'm a school teacher, so that definitely did not apply to me, I didn't think. But he encouraged us to start small. And so I started doing that. So one of the first coins that I bought was something similar to this, which is just a 1 ounce piece of silver. And again, we just started buying 1 or 2 coins a month. And then we got together and met as a group of people in Tampa, and we started talking about silver, and PSI was formed. And then we started talking and working together and sharing. And so a year later, we built a little team, and we have gotten to have an opportunity to meet Phil personally and spend some time with him, but also, stack some silver in the process. And it's been a great journey and a great ride so far. I want to give some of the other leaders an opportunity to speak real quick before we kind of get started. We just typically do that as a welcome. Just again give you some background information on those of us who have been here for just a little bit with PSI and 7K. Who would like to go first? Kim or Phil, you want to go? Miss BB, you want to go? Say hello.
I'll go first.
Okay.
So my name is Kim. I've been with 7K just since this past May, so I haven't been here for too long, but I caught the vision and I caught the bug, and I am just so excited to be here. I didn't really know much about gold or silver before I joined. I was just a follower of Phil's. I kind of knew that it was important to have, but I didn't know where to go or what to buy or even what to look for other than just kind of browsing like on JM Bullion and just hoping I was buying something, that was going to secure my wealth. And, Phil just kept talking about 7K, and I signed up for the call. I met with Cherry, and we instantly hit it off. And I didn't even imagine that there would be this huge community behind 7K. So not only am I able to stack some silver, have fun with the collectibles, but I've met, some really good people, and it definitely does feel like a little bit of a family. So it's cool to be able to have all of that in one place. So I'm excited for our newbies and to experience that as well.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. Well, it really is. It's very much so like a community of like-minded people. And we are all, wanting to secure our future. And we're doing that a coin at a time or a bar at a time. And so it's been a blessing. Mr. Phil, you want to go and just say hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Mhm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been in about a year, and I knew zero about silver and gold. I didn't even have any of it, So we got in it and got started, and I didn't know what to expect, and I got my first coin of the month, and I thought, man, that's pretty cool, So then next thing I know, I've got 3 auto savers going, and kept going, and then I fell in love with that animal series, so I started working hard on that set, and I've got it complete now. So anyway, I done that, and actually, I bought a lot of those animals, and I sold them on Stack and Save, all my extras, and I was able to get me some commission checks, basically just myself, pushing it and buying them, sell them over on Stack and Sell, the extras and everything, and you can do that. There's just a lot of ways in 7K that you can make money. You don't have to just sit there and wait for it to come to you. If you're just a little bit active in it, well, there's just a lot of ways that you can save money and make money too. So.
Well, yeah, like with what he's talking about, the Stack and Sell is where you could take your collectible coins and take them and scan them kind of into an inventory. And then if you can either keep what you want to keep and then turn around and resell what you don't want to keep. And it tells you what you paid for it, tells you what market value is. And then someone like Mr. Phil, who's looking to sell his extra ones, have taken that and made some extra money. So it's been a pretty cool experience for that. So I'm glad to know about that. I knew you had collected some extras through Stack and Sell, but I didn't know you had sold some. So that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, Miss Phoebe, you want to say hello real quick?
Yes, sure. Hi to everyone. Melissa and I started together probably back in February or March, so we haven't been around really that long, but we found a lot of value in what we were hearing from the different conversations that we had with you, and as far as listening, catching some Zooms and some just talking. So we found a big interest in it and started collecting ourselves, because we're trying to set up a future, not just for us, but for children, grandchildren, and have something that is usable in the world, because we don't know what direction our money is really going to be going. So that was our purpose. We're glad to be here and enjoy the Zooms and how we're starting to really grow as a team. That's really awesome.
Yes, we really have. We really have. In the last 3 or 4 weeks, we've really come together and started to spend some time together, getting to know each other on a more personal level. And we put some tools and some things together and just enjoyed getting to know each other and learning all at the same time. I think every time we get together, we learn something new from another member, or someone else on the team has something to share. And so it's been a good experience. So tonight, guys, for those that are new and for our guests, so we just like to tell you who we are and kind of how we all got started. Most of our stories are pretty much the same. None of us actually on this team, save a very small handful, didn't come through the PSI system, didn't come through Phil, and didn't come through following him on Telegram. And so that's been an interesting thing, learning and meeting new people that we would have never had the opportunity to meet otherwise. And so we've all come together because of him and following him on Telegram. So that's been a cool thing. So what we started doing is we started getting together, and the next phase of what we do is just we like to show the wealth strategies presentation. It's about 18 minutes long. And what it does is it just gives a great overview about 7K. And I'm going to share my screen with you now. Let's see if I can get this to come up. Okay. Share my screen. Cancel. All right, just 1 second. Let me get right here to the right place. Okay, can everybody see me? Okay, if you can. Okay, all right, so we're gonna go ahead. I guess everybody can see me, right? Everybody can see me okay? Okay, all right, good deal. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this, and then we'll do a short
Purchasing
Q&A.
precious metals,
session
bullion,
after.
coins, and/or collectibles involves risk. We strongly encourage you to exercise due diligence and properly educate yourself prior to purchasing precious metals. The information presented in 7K's Wealth Strategies is not to be considered tax or financial advice. We encourage you to seek appropriate professional advice regarding the tax and financial implications of buying, owning, or selling precious metals. The price and future value of precious metals is based on many factors, including but not limited to market and economic conditions. Past performance of precious metals is no guarantee of future performance or future value. Do you feel like you're working harder for your money just to get by? It's not just you. Millions of families around the world are feeling the exact same thing. In fact, as of 2017, 44% of Americans said they couldn't cover a $400 emergency expense if it popped up. So what's happening? Take a look at some of the major staples in our lives today and how much more they have increased in cost from the year 2000 to 2018. Water and sewage up 133%, car insurance up 97%, and the list goes on. This isn't even counting the 2021 inflation numbers that are the highest since 1982. We're all feeling it, but why is it happening? It's not that things are necessarily costing more to make or service. It's that the fiat currency used to buy the goods is becoming worth less. As you can see, when the Federal Reserve was created in 1913, a dollar was worth, well, a dollar. Because of some government decisions, such as going off of the gold standard and increased money printing, the purchasing power over time was dropped to less than 5 cents on the dollar compared to 1913. Now, this isn't anything new, unfortunately. There's a long list of countries where this exact same thing has happened, including Germany, Argentina, Zimbabwe, and most recently, Venezuela. In each case, they have attempted to print themselves out of their version of a financial crisis. The playbook is being passed around the world, and the result is always the same. If you look at the M1 currency supply chart, it will give you a good indication of what result we could be headed for in the United States. The M1 currency supply is just a way of showing how much printed money is in the hands of the citizens in a country. It is a direct link to the printing of fiat currency. As you can see, the US made a drastic decision related to the COVID-19 pandemic in the year 2020 and decided to go on an even more massive printing spree. As we have seen throughout history, more printing leads to more inflation, which means it takes more fiat currency to purchase the things that we need to live. So how are we supposed to protect ourselves from what seems to be a runaway trade? There is a secret that government institutions, banks, and wealthy families have used for ages. It's called sound money. Don't worry, it's just a fancy name for gold and silver. Gold and silver have proven to maintain its buying power throughout history, no matter what happens to fiat currencies around the world. Let's take a look at some examples. In 1965, 1 ounce of silver and $1 had equal purchasing power. You could have used either 2,500 ounces of silver or $2,500 to purchase a brand new Ford Mustang. If you would have had the same 2,500 ounces of silver in 2020, you could have purchased 2 brand new Mustangs. But $2,500 could barely even cover the down payment to get one. The same is proven true in the housing market. The average home cost in 2001 was $169,000 or 626 ounces of gold. In 2021, you could have taken less gold and purchased 3 homes. even though the average home cost in dollars almost doubled. The list goes on and shows how gold and silver is one of the best ways to play defense against fiat currencies that always decrease in value over time. There are usually a couple things that happen though when individuals find out about the value of sound money. First, questions. What should I buy? Who should I trust? How much does it take to get started? And do I need to be an expert to win? The second thing that happens is a discovery of things like mixed advice on what to buy, scammers, high minimums, and people selling inventory they don't actually have, and much, much more, which all cause more questions and a general mistrust, leading them to never, ever get started. Maybe this sounds familiar, but we believe things just shouldn't be that hard. We believe that every family deserves a real chance to get ahead of the game, not only now, but forever. Really, our goal is to help you get started on a path that will help you create a true legacy for generations to come. So who are we? We are 7K, a community of people on a mission to help each other create financial independence, preserve wealth, and create an exceptional life through both good and bad economic times. 7K was founded in 2016 by these 4 individuals with over 100 years of combined business experience. They all have different skill sets and strengths, but all share the same values and belief in helping the average family get ahead. Together, they set out to create a vehicle for people to find more hope and less stress. That vehicle is now a membership, much like Amazon Prime, Spotify, Hulu, or countless other companies that also have a membership, but much more powerful. With a 7K membership, one of the easiest ways to start is by grabbing a little bullion. Bullion is non-collectible gold and silver. Non-collectible gold or silver is a great way to shore up the defensive side of your wealth portfolio. 7K makes it easy. They carry physical gold and silver in different forms. They only sell the things they have in inventory. You won't find minimums or maximums, period. You can literally start with $1 if that's your current budget. And one of the coolest things is the 7K has made transacting in gold and silver possible again. It makes it easy for you to create and execute a good defensive strategy. But there isn't a good sports team in history that has won a championship on defense alone. Just like that, you will also need a very good offensive strategy. That offensive strategy can be found inside of collectibles. The collectible market has proven to be a robust way for wealthy families around the world to not only protect, but also grow their wealth, and more importantly, their legacy. A collectible usually has to be rare or low mintage, has to have unique or artistic designs, a great story, or have historic significance. So if you look at the paper this amazing Spider-Man comic book from 1962 is printed on, it's only worth a couple of dollars. In 2021, this comic book sold for a record $3.6 million. The person or family that bought this book was not buying the paper. They were buying the emotion, art, rarity, story, and other things they found valuable about this book. In fact, most wealthy families that are playing the collectibles game are doing it not only for their financial protection or gain, but also to preserve their family legacy. If you look at the top 5 places wealthy families turned in order to protect and grow their wealth during the financial crisis of 2008, you will see that 3 of the 5 things are collectible in some way. And the other 2, sound money. Unfortunately, not many families have an extra $1 million or 2 laying around to buy high-end collectibles, nor would they even know where to start. But 7K is bridging the gap so that the average family can start playing the game with rare, unique, but also affordable collectibles through modern coins. In 2004, a coin called Tiffany Art No. 1 hit the market for about $90. Now, $90 doesn't seem unreasonable for the average family to scrape together in order to add this incredible coin to their wealth portfolio. Today, though, if you wanted to go buy this same coin, it would cost you at least $8,000. But the metal in the coin is only worth roughly $50 today. The additional value in the coin is due to the rarity, story, beauty, or whatever else a potential buyer finds to be valuable. That is the added leverage or offense collectibles can add to a wealth portfolio. You can see here just a few more examples of the same thing play out in other coins. Modern collector coins have a very good track record over the last 20 to 30 years of being a powerful tool inside of the offense of a well-rounded wealth strategy. 7K not only offers some of the best coins from around the world, but also designs and mints its own coins, giving 7K members exclusive or first access. 7K also makes adding cool, unique, and rare collectible coins extremely easy through one of the most powerful member benefits called the Autosaver. The autosaver program takes all of the thinking out of collecting and leverages the experts at 7K to send you a rare and exclusive collectible coin every single month. It is truly a set it and forget it, zero discipline approach to automate your collectible asset stacking. You will just need to choose one of the options you like best and watch them show up at your door every month. There are other ways you can also take your stacking to the next level, though, with your own shopping cart called 7K Selected and also special sales called Coin Drops. 7K provides many ways to win with collectible gold and silver. As you can see here, Eddie Spears has spent very little time to get a massive head start, making sure a wealth legacy comes from him. All the same, Chris Latin Sr. says he collects both bullion and collector coins, and you can see he has built a very nice stack. He even claims it is now one of his most valued possessions because of what it will mean for him and his family in the future. Gold and silver are not only effective, but can also be super fun. But 7K is much more than just a gold and silver company. Their focus is to help in any way possible you build the legacy that you feel is important. As you dig into the membership of 7K, you will find many different member benefits to help you build that legacy from many different angles. Each could be an important tool in your financial strategy to reduce the stress of the current economy and add more hope for the future. Although you will have plenty of support early on to help you get started in your journey with precious metals, being a proficient and educated buyer is an important component to hitting your new goals. The buyer certification training will help you find what type of buyer you might be, what goals you might have based on what is important to you, and also what type of defensive strategy you might want to set up for yourself. The collector certification will help you move towards a winning offensive strategy, teaching you all you need to know about the ins and outs of the collectible coin world, what types you might be interested in, and also some expert tips from a world-renowned coin expert. As you dig into collectibles more, you will also find the power of collections, and inevitably, you'll be searching for a coin to complete a certain series or set that isn't for sale on the first-hand market anymore. The next member benefit helps solve that problem of where you might find that coin, along with other problems that were previously obvious in the collectible coin market. Stack and Sell is a complete and robust marketplace that values authenticity. Now you can easily buy graded collectible coins from other collectors without worry. It also features the world's first inventory system for collectors where you can track what coins you have and what their current values are. Collecting gold and silver is fun, but 7K believes it should also power your lifestyle. Putting a value on memories made around the world is actually priceless. With a 7K membership, you can choose to travel around the world on the company-sponsored trips. Any member can choose to go, and usually at a discount from market rate. There are also other 7K getaway trips where you can spend time with the founders, the executive team, and those can be won through contests. With 7K, you really can create a robust lifestyle using the power of gold and silver and all that the membership has to offer. But remember the initial problem that most people have of not being able to cover the $400 emergency expense? 7K has a way to help that too. Simply by sharing the 7K message, you will earn points across 2 teams, and 7K will thank you by sending you $500 once each team reaches 500 points. This can happen once or as many times as you choose by how often you successfully share the message and refer new customers. And the best part is when you earn enough points and a payment is triggered, 7K will drop it directly into what's called your Sound Money wallet. The Sound Money wallet is the most robust digital wallet today that deals with cash, gold, and silver. You can power your entire gold and silver strategy through this wallet. So as you can see, not only can you fund the wallet from any referral money generated, also from a bank account and even crypto wallets. You can purchase physical gold and silver in all forms, as well as digital gold and silver that is 100% backed by physical metals. Sound Money Wallet is also the first wallet of its kind that will allow you to send gold and silver or cash to other members for free. Earning a little extra money for sharing is super nice, but there are some people that love sharing that message so much that they want more potential. New levels of referral income can be unlocked by ranking up, from associate at $500 all the way up to presidential gold of $12,500 per week. Each new rank carries with it the potential for increased income. 7K truly is on a mission to help the average person build not only a strategy for their future wealth, but also a true legacy long into the future. There's a mantra here at 7K that the 7K community lives by, and some of it may resonate with you. We see things differently. They say stop, we say go. They strive for mediocrity. We are obsessed with significance. They said we couldn't do it, so we did it anyway. We build leaders, teachers, and entrepreneurs that create generational wealth, transform families, bring hope to the helpless, and significance to the successful. We are the believers. After seeing this information, the question is, where do you stand? How would you feel having a little more control over your financial legacy? How would your life be different if you had more time and money to do the things that you enjoy with the people you love? Our guess is that something you heard today made sense. Now, if that's true, don't wait any longer to start building your family legacy through one of the most powerful vehicles available today. Go ahead and pick up which membership is going to fit you best. If you're just looking to be a customer and start stacking assets for the 7K membership, the standard is an awesome option. For only $199 for the 1-year membership, it has plenty of benefits to move you in the right direction. But if you know you want to earn some extra income through sharing the 7K message, the premium is definitely the right choice. The premium comes with a worry-free approach to know that you have full access to all the benefits. There is peace in knowing that whatever your goals are, you won't have to worry about if the premium has what it takes to get you there. Now, it's valued at over $1,500. Will only take you $499 to get started. So thank you for taking the time to see why 7K might be a fit for you. But before you go, just take a note of where you might fall. Most people fall into one of 3 categories, and please take a note of where you might fit. 1 is to grab a membership and start stacking. 2 is to grab a membership and share the message to create a nice little side gig with some extra income. Or 3 is that you already know you want to share the message enough to work toward a full-time income. If you identified yourself as a 2 or 3, then take a look at our income disclosure to see how successful our members that actually decide to share the 7K message have been. You can see each rank and what the high, low, mean, and averages are for each one, and what it might take you to create a solid side gig or a full-time income. Also take note that 85% of our members don't actually share with anyone else. They just love the products and all the member benefits that come with 7K. Now, wherever it is that you may fit, we're very excited for you to become a new member of 7K.
Awesome. Okay. So let me go back to where I was. Okay. Got all this other crap that loaded. Sorry about that, y'all. My bad. Let me go back in here. Okay. Go back to, nope. I want to see the whole thing. Okay. All right. So now that we've done that, so what we wanted to do is we wanted just to give you a brief overview, about 7K, what it all entails, with the membership. Now, the other night we did something, and I want to go over this wheel again real quick, because these are the member benefits, and I'm going to share this. Let me share this part back with you 1 second. Just because I think this is really super important. These are the member benefits, and I hope you can see this okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. So this is what we call our share plan wheel. Okay. So these are the 12 member benefits of being a 7K member. There are the turquoise blue, and there's the royal blue, and then the darker blue, and then the turquoise blue are what we call the daily benefits, like using the Sound Money wallet. That's where you can deposit cash, just like the video said, cash, and convert that directly into gold or silver without any transaction fees. You can buy fractional amounts, which is amounts that are less than an ounce. You can do that. You can set a budget and decide what dollar amount you want to transfer over. And it works beautifully. The second one, of course, is the stack and sell, where you can scan and add your coins into your inventory. But then there's also a marketplace there where you can sell those on the third party market. The 7K Advantage, we had a training on this the other night. That is our retail rewards and travel rewards discount program. And it saves you money on anything from eating out to groceries to, Amazon to travel to, there's even a savings calculator that, if, depending upon how often you eat out or how often you do certain activities, it'll show you how much you can save just by using the 7K Advantage. And that comes with your 7K membership. 99% of the time, you're going to find that you're going to actually make back in savings, your membership fee. So for the year. And then the fourth thing is your personal shopping cart. That just means you can add collectibles or bullion directly to your shopping cart, check out, and it ships directly to your house. Very simple and very easy to use. Then you got your recurring benefits, which is your monthly autosaver coin, your coin of the month that we call that, where you can select one of 4 options and choose which coin option you want for yourself and have that shipped out to you each and every month. Those are all graded collectible coins. And then there's 7K Healthcare. There's a healthcare option for that. If you're looking for healthcare coverage, there's 3 tiers, and you can choose which tier works best for you. And it's also based on your age. So, it again gives you an option to work within your budget if you're looking for healthcare coverage. 7K Bullion is, again, the ability to buy gold and silver bullion, have it directly send it directly to you. Again, no minimums, no maximums on that. And then number 8 is where we have coin drops. Now, coin drops are specialty coins that go on sale usually once a week. It just depends and varies from which day of the week it would be. Sometimes it's Fridays. Some days it could be a Tuesday. These go on sale, and this is kind of like an auction. These get intense. Like, there's a countdown and everything, and when it's going on, and you got to be fast, and you got to jump on there, or they'll sell out in a second. My Titanic coin is shipping, and I get it on Wednesday, so I'm really excited about that. Okay, then you've got what we call your legacy benefits. Your legacy benefits is your ability to tap into a precious metals backed IRA option. There is also e-commerce sales, where you have a website that you can give to someone and they can make purchases on your website. You earn commission based on those activities. You also have a 1099 option where, the ability for you to earn some extra income comes with the 1099 option. And what that does, though, is it allows you to take part in some business related expenses that may be tax deductible. So again, it provides you an additional stream of income that's possible. But on the other side of that, you also have the ability to have some tax benefits and associated with that. And then number 12, is again the residual income opportunity. When you sign up for 7K, you basically create an account where someone can you earn commissions based on the activities of other people, whether they're signing up, whether they're purchasing metals, whether they're purchasing their coin each month. You can set up, again, an opportunity where you can get into a regular income stream based on someone else's account opportunities, account benefits and things. So we like going over the wheel just because there's so many things here to offer. And we want you to utilize as many of them as you can so that you get all the benefits available to you. You want to use them. Like I said, like before, that we were talking on the video, you're going to pay $199 for the year for your membership. So again, why would you not utilize what you have available to you? And again, using all 12 of those benefits. So, we again, just, we like to keep these calls relatively short and brief. So I think what we want to do at this point in time is we want to open it up for any questions that anyone has. So on Sundays, we have training for our team members. We do a different topic. And so yesterday we had training on we're doing an email marketing campaign. So we had some training on that and on the 7K Advantage. And then tonight and Thursday night is an opportunity for our guests to come on and learn more about 7K. So do we have any questions tonight over anything that you watched or went over or anything? I want to make sure we get plenty of time for even our new people. So I see Kelly has hopped on. Welcome, Kelly. Just wanted to give you guys an opportunity to hop on as someone new and ask questions also.
Right. Now, I think it sounds pretty great. I'm going to get back with Miss Brenda, and we'll definitely be talking soon.
Okay, that'd be great. And like I said, we're here to help. We believe in you asking questions. There's no silly question. There's no question that shouldn't be asked. So please, please ask. And, we're all here to help. And it's been a ride. It's been a good ride so far. Sure has.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much, Brian, for coming on tonight.
Oh, no problem. Believe me, I stay really busy with my wife being in real estate right now. So
Oh, yeah. Well, that's good though. That's good. That's good. So are you in Tennessee also?
no, we're actually located in Houston, Texas, but we're more like the bottom part of Houston. So we're more like leagues.
Okay. Well, I'm in Alabama. So, we have everybody scattered everywhere.
I saw.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool though. Yep. Yep. Anybody else have any questions or anything they want to discuss tonight?
Yeah, I'll pause. Thank you for doing that tonight. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. You're very welcome. Happy to have you.
All right.
Nobody has anything or any questions, anything? Any of our new people have any questions or anything or need clarification on anything that you saw tonight? Hey, Kelly.
Hey there. Hey,
Hey.
I'm sorry. I had to come back on. I got a phone call. My daughter called me, so I got kicked off the
That's
first
okay.
time and just got back on. But I was able to watch the video because Kim had shared that with me previously.
Okay.
So I had seen that. I'm in another direct sales type
Mhm.
business. So I think that that's kind of how 7K is
Yes.
structured.
Yes.
Am I right? Is there, I guess I'm definitely going to pull the trigger on gold and silver. I've been very nervous about, kind of what's going on. So I
Right.
definitely want to do it. And I've just been looking at different companies like Goldco, been trying to dig into New Direction and find out like what is the difference between them. There's like Beverly Hills and, some that have been around forever and ever.
Right.
I understand the membership allows you to, I guess, buy at a discount, and then you can get like the monthly coins and the bullion and things like that.
Yeah.
But I'm just
yeah,
brand new to this whole thing. It's very confusing.
Yeah, like with the Goldco New Direction scenario. So I personally don't have any experience with Goldco. I'll just be honest with you and say that up front. But the biggest advantage for us being with 7K and purchasing and creating your IRA through New Directions is whenever it comes time to buy your metals, we call Chris at 7K and say, hey Chris, I've got 15 grand, 20, whatever it is to spend. And we buy those metals for our IRA at 7K's cost. You know, I'm not sure, but I've been told that there sometimes is a premium with other IRA companies that they charge extra on their metals. So I'm not sure. I would just invite you to comparison shop and make sure that you're getting the best, you know, the best deal that you can with that. But that's why I use 7K personally, was because I could go in there and get my metals that I wanted for my IRA, you know, at my cost, 7K's cost. And
Now, what, may I ask what that looks like right now? I know that silver, well, I shouldn't say I know anything, but I think the silver's being suppressed right now.
it is.
And I guess you know, I hope I haven't waited too long. This has been on my heart, you know, for a long time to do that. And that's how I got connected with Kim, and another gal who's on this team here. And I'm really glad that it worked out that I could listen in tonight and have a chance to ask questions.
Sure.
Because for me, and probably I would think that a lot of other people are probably in the same position, like the lack of understanding and the lack of clarity on it, for me, just makes me do nothing, you know. So I really I'm trying to do my due diligence and really research here. You know, so like what if anything would be the drawbacks to the New Direction or 7K?
Okay, so say for instance, like New Directions, there is a $30 account setup fee. I believe GoldCo doesn't charge one at all. But when you get ready to buy your metals, and again, this is secondhand information, so, and I don't know because I've not investigated GoldCo myself, but I understood that they charge like a 30% premium on their metals versus us getting our metals at 7K's cost. So there was a price difference, a major price difference in the cost of the metals from purchasing them through 7K versus GoldCo. But you know, that was the two main things that I know of or had been told personally about that. I know when I went to go set up I didn't have a rollover or anything with New Directions. I didn't have that access at all because I'm a school teacher, so I'm still teaching, number one. And then secondly, I just have a pension and didn't have a 401k or anything to roll over. So when I went in there just to create my account, it was a $30 fee to do that. And then I made a deposit into my account. And again, that a deposit in is either a contribution in, or it could be a rollover, whichever one is in your situation. And then the next step there is just buy your metals. Well, what you want to do is you want to buy your metals. And again, I knew that we could do that through 7K and get that at 7K's cost, because we were a member of 7K. And then, you know, GoldCo was going to charge, I want to say somebody said between 28 and 32% over cost of 7K. So again, I mean, it's just something I would want you to investigate for your specific situation, because if you're doing a rollover, which I didn't do, I don't want to speak on doing a rollover, you know. I know that
right, and that's what I'll be doing. Exactly.
Yeah. So I would definitely want you to do that. Now, I will tell you something else too that I've learned today. GoldCo is taking about 6 to 8 weeks to get that done.
That was my next question, is how quickly can I do this? Because like I said, I do have this, I don't want to do anything from a position of fear, but like, I know the time is now.
Well,
you know?
with New Directions, I was able to go on the New Directions website and create an account online. Then step 2 was Ethan Shaw, who is our contact at New Directions, called. And so again, we're talking about a day of getting my account set up and then creating and getting my funds in. That took a couple of days to get my funds in, because, but now again, I wasn't doing a rollover, so it may take a little bit longer to get the rollover done, depending upon how quickly your, the company that is already holding your funds takes to do that process. That's something you're gonna need to make sure you ask, if it's TD Ameritrade or whoever it is that you have your funds with, you want to ask them, how long is it going to take for you to get this done? But once your funds are available in your New Directions account, the next step is calling Chris at 7K. If you go at 7K and say, hey, Chris, I've got X amount of dollars to spend. He'll look at spot price. He'll say, okay, Cherry, you can buy this list of stuff and it's done. And then my metals are shipped to the depository, usually the next business day. And so 2 weeks tops, mine was done. But my understanding with looking through the PSI chat, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, it's 6 to 8 weeks just to get an appointment right now. I've seen that. I mean, I don't think I'm totally off base on that. Kim, can you confirm that?
Yeah, I think like with the influx of Phil talking about it as much as he has been lately, I think both companies have seen a huge influx of just appointments and inquiries and stuff like that. So yeah, it's getting a little backed up.
Well, I knew with New Directions, I could create my account online and get that process started immediately. And it was a $30 fee for that. But again, I could start that process very quickly. But my personal process was about 2 weeks tops from account creation to my metals being at my depository.
And then you have the ability, you can either have things held at a depository, like I assume if it's like a larger amount, but you can hold some of your own stuff, like if you have
Not
a
if you're
safe
doing
or
it in
something
an
at home.
IRA. If you're doing an
I know not an IRA.
Yeah.
I know that's got to be in a depository,
has
but
to be a
like if I buy other stuff, I
yes,
can
your other
actually have
stuff,
some.
yes, you can personally
Okay.
hold all of that. Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm dealing with Vanguard, and we all know, like, need to get
I
away
know.
from them. So
That's right. That's right.
okay. Thank you, Kim, for dropping that website in. I'll definitely take a look at that.
Yeah. And like I said, it's we want you to have options. We want you to understand that there are options out there. And GoldCo, I believe, I mean, I don't believe, that Phil would, totally steer us in a different direction. But, my only concern now is time. It's getting your accounts created and funded and your metals bought in a timely manner. And that's my only major concern right now with GoldCo, is the fact that it's taking a lot longer. I mean, I know appointments are now into October.
Right.
Well,
that's what I want to make sure that I haven't totally missed the boat.
Yeah. Well, I
that
mean,
it's not
exactly.
too
I mean, honestly,
I was gonna
seriously,
say-
time is of the essence. It really is.
I haven't heard much like in the PSI chat as to what the timeline is for New Direction, because most people are talking about GoldCo and they're just talking about the length of time in which their appointment is. And there's a lot of concern there too. People in the same boat, we all feel that pressure of, any minute something's going to happen. So, but yeah, I'm not sure about New Direction's timeline right now.
Okay. So is there somebody, ladies, at, I know you sent me that, Kim, the New Direction website, but is there somebody who could kind of do like a little deeper dive with me, like on my situation?
Yes,
because I really do, like, this is top business tomorrow.
Yeah, that's gonna be Ethan Shaw. And
Ethan,
I
okay.
will send you his 877 number and extension. I'll send that to Kim here shortly, and she can send that directly to you.
Okay.
Do you want me to
Thank
pop it in the chat real quick?
Do you have it?
I can pull it up real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he has a direct line and a direct extension, and he can answer your questions concerning the rollover and the time frame. Again, really the biggest thing is getting your funds in your New Directions account as quickly as possible, because once they're there, then the buy order can happen the same day. The buying of the metals can happen the same business day. It's just, again, how long is it going to take for Vanguard to process the paperwork and release funds and make that transfer. I think that's gonna be your longest period of time, honestly. And Ethan may be able to give you an estimation on that. He may be able to say, okay, it could be 7 days, it could be 10 days. I mean, again, with his experience in doing that. And but I love that we have somebody directly that we can go to that's here to help us with that.
Okay, I'll call him tomorrow, Kim. Thank you for that info.
Absolutely.
Hey, Cherry, she is talking about, just, maybe stacking some, just make sure she knows it. It's only Silver Eagles at this point that can be stacked in there. You can't stack the bullion in there.
Yeah, it's what he's talking about, Kelly, is he's talking about, so in the wallet, okay, when you make a purchase from 7K, everything ships directly to you except for any Silver Eagles that you buy from the Sound Money wallet. The Sound Money wallet Eagles, when you buy those ounces, those stay on deposit with 7K in the vault until you ask for them. But you can ask for them. You can ask for them to be shipped to you. But like I said, now through the wallet though, the wallet is where I go to buy some extra Eagles, just because I can click that transfer button and transfer cash directly to Silver, and boom, it's done, 10 seconds later. And those ounces then are reflected very quickly. But then they stay on deposit with 7K until I ask for them. But again, for me, I didn't want all of my silver at home. I wanted some at home, but again, it's really a personal decision, but just, Phil's just wanting to make sure you understand there is you do have to ask for them out of the wallet if you do use.
Now, where is the depository?
For the wallet?
Yeah, like where's the physical metal held? Where is that?
In
located?
7K, there's a vault there at 7K corporate. There's another secondary vault in Idaho Falls. And there's 2 more vaults that are being developed, one on the East Coast and one on the West Coast.
Okay, I was just curious because I'm in North
yes.
Carolina. I was thinking it was Utah or something like that.
Yeah, Idaho.
Okay.
Idaho Falls, Idaho is where corporate is located. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, this is helpful.
And like I said, I know there's a little Q&A to get started, but times like these where we can get together and answer these questions, it's just great because it helps us all to understand and take things in and go, okay, all right, well that makes sense, and so I love our little small group, little formats like this.
And Kelly, we'll have another one on Thursday too. So like if you want to talk with Ethan or if you have any more questions that you think of throughout the week, I'll send you the link for Thursday too. Like if you want to pop in and ask any other questions that you might think of, but before then. And anybody else too.
Okay. I really do appreciate that. And again, sorry, I didn't mean to be disruptive and come in late, but
you're not disrupting anything. This is the section where we want you to ask questions. We want to make sure that what all is available here to you, and we're all here to help. So we want you to feel comfortable about what you're doing, and
well, I was going to say, if I may ask one more question. The membership, like the 199 membership, affords me like all those things that you showed on the wheel and all that stuff. And then if I were to like get into like building mode, like if I thought of other people who I wanted to share this with, then that just unlocks like more.
That's still in that 199 membership. The 499, really the main difference on the 499 to the 199, you can still add people, you can still build a referral stream. You can do everything you want to with 7K at the 199 level. The only difference in the 199 and the 499 are really a couple of different things. One, on the stack and sale, On the standard, you're only limited to 100 coins where you can actually stack and scan your inventory. You're only limited on 100 coins. With the premium, you get an unlimited amount. That's one main difference. Secondly, there are some reporting features that is not available as there's reports in the back office that's not available except to premium members. But again, I really haven't seen much of a difference from premium to standard on that yet. I don't know if that's just coming, it's not here yet. And then on the app, on the 7K app, with the standard membership, the app with the 7K Wealth app is, it allows you to send conversation starters and video links to potential customers or potential prospects of people that you may have as contacts in your phone. So with the standard membership, you get that app access for 3 months versus 12 months with the premium. So the premium just takes the standard and adds a few more business building tools in there, but you have every opportunity to build and do whatever you want to with the 189. If you feel like at some point in time you need to upgrade and go to the premium, you just pay the difference. So that's always an option too.
But you can still just as a consumer,
Yes,
like with your membership, even if you're not in building mode, you still benefit from the
yes, you do.
membership perks. Okay.
That's right.
I'm just trying to understand it all.
No, exactly. And again, that's why 85% of our members are they just utilize the standard membership, but you still get to earn commission. You still get to, participate in that whole income structure. I mean, it really doesn't limit you at all from earning and achieving whatever rank that you would like to achieve.
And I understand that Phil's got kind of like a lead generation thing, like where is he funneling people like to different teams and things like
Yes,
that?
our team is one of, right now there are 12 people that are taking PSI calls, and I'm one of the 12. So we have a team that is helping to take calls. Kim is helping with that, and Gary is helping with that, and they're helping me to be available during the day because I'm a school teacher. So they're helping me during the day. And in the early afternoons when I'm not available till after school. And so we're working together as a team to take those calls that Phil generates for us. Those call numbers vary from week to week, but that's how we met you, and so it's been a pretty cool opportunity of how we've been able to meet new people. And when he moves into this phase 2 and does this huge billboard marketing thing, we're going to continue to get calls. And my team, we've added about 2,000 people to this team in a year because of PSI.
Right. Okay. That's helpful. Just
It
because
is
if I
extremely
do decide to do something, like I
Yes.
said, I'm a real estate broker. I'm building another another business that's a direct sales model that I'm really passionate about, but I see the value in this too. And that's right. I mean, I see that there's a lot of team support here. It's very similar to my other company. Matter of fact, I just got off the call there.
Yeah.
But just to know that there are people who are there to, to help you if you do decide to get into building mode.
Oh, absolutely. And this is a totally different space. I had been in direct sales, network marketing off and on since 2009, and had done health and wellness kind of type of business before. And so this to me was very refreshing. It was just it's a totally different model because it's a non-consumable product. And so it was just different and refreshing for me. So, but absolutely, we're here to help. And I mean, your success is our success, which you understand that. But we really are passionate about helping people secure their future and maintain what they have built over their lifetimes, through precious metals. And we now understand I'm a finance major who teaches business education to high school kids who just learned about precious metals 18 months ago. So,
Mhm.
I mean, just now learning. But again, have learned a lot in the last year, and am forever thankful, to be here. So
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Anybody else got any questions? Sarah, you got any questions for me? You good? You good? Okay, good deal. How about you, Mr. Roger? You good down there?
I can't get on.
No, you're fine. You're okay. I can see you.
Oh, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
good.
Yes, sir.
You can see me, but I sure can't see you. I'm on my cell phone. I don't know how to get back on.
It's okay. I can hear you just fine. Yes, sir.
Okay. Good. No, I'm good. I think you did a great job tonight, and I welcome everybody to join our group. It's everything's only on the up.
I
So,
know, and we have new faces every time we come on now, and that's exciting to see. And again, I learn something new all the time. And we, everyone has different strengths, different ways of doing things. And so us coming together and just learning from each other has been a really, really cool thing. So I'm excited about that. Now, Thursday night, you guys, the call will be at 8 rather than 7. I'll put a new link in there for you. I have a school function. We have a suicide walk awareness event that my children at school are participating in, and I'm helping to lead. So I will be a little bit late. So we're going to do 8 o'clock on Thursday, and hoping to see some new faces again on Thursday. But we will upload this call to the Trello board. That's going to be something, Kelly, that you're going to want to make sure you have access to, where you can see all the documents, all the training. I kind of went a little OCD on there, but I wanted to, make it easy to find. And again, thank you guys for coming on tonight, and looking forward to seeing y'all again Thursday. Don't forget corporate call at 9 p.m. Central. I don't know what's going on, but I got a little email earlier. So corporate calls are on Monday nights, 8 Mountain, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. But corporate calls going on, but I'll see y'all again on Thursday.
all right.
Okay. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all
Night.
again.
See ya.